Hello, it's me, Florida Catholic guy, at the dog park with my boy. Oh, taking a whiz. Hey, get away from there, Shadow. Yeah, get away from there. I don't know if there was anything in it, but somebody left a bag on the ground. Anyway, let's see, what is it right now? It's 6:10. 6:10, and we still got some light. Very nice. Love it. 9:19 tonight. There is a launch of a SpaceX rocket from Cape Canaveral. And usually, as I just mentioned, bright blue skies. So hopefully off to the west where the sun is setting there, I'll be able to see the launch. And I might even do a video. Yeah, that would be interesting. Usually what you see with anyway nighttime launches, or anyway can't say what you usually see because I've only seen one, and it was at the tail end of it. It was just a bright rocket contrail. You can tell it's a rocket and not a plane, obviously, but it lasted for just about a minute. That's the moon. See the moon above you? Well, of course the moon's above me. If the moon was below me, we'd be in trouble. It's just yeah, I guess that's just the camera playing tricks on my screen here. It looked like there was a cloud above or not above, but next to the moon. And anyway, beautiful day. A little cool for, I mean, it's not even really that cool for this time of year. The high was like 68, something like that. Normal high is 70. Nighttime lows have been getting into the low 40s, so that's been cool, but nothing I can't handle. Got my light jacket on, nothing. It's about 54, 55 right now, so maybe not even, maybe about 56, 57, whatever. It's not too bad. It's borderline whether I even need this jacket or not, but I wore it anyway. Skeeters are out. There's one's buzzing around my face. But, oh well, that's to be expected. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to try to catch the rocket launch on video here. Should be interesting. 9:19. It's, if it goes off, which, anyway, the weather shouldn't be an issue. There could be other issues, but, excuse me, weather's pretty nice around here. Hate that, I always go, yeah, well, for the Patriots, football season is over. Probably still watch the playoffs. I think I, got into this a little bit yesterday during my last video, but I'm thinking Baltimore, and if I had to pick a team, I think right now I'd go with Green Bay for the Super Bowl. Chiefs obviously have a good shot. I don't know, I just don't. I got a very good childhood friend of mine that's a big Chiefs fan, so if the Chiefs win, I'll be happy for his sake, but I don't know, Mahomes just can't win the big games from what I see, but we'll see. Maybe he can this year. There I go again. Just something I was... Oh, Mr. Tom Brady. Some people might think that I want to see him leave New England. Nothing could be farther from the truth. But in order for him to come back to New England, they're going to have to make it worth his while. And by worth his while, I'm not talking money. I'm talking about they got to give him an offensive line, and they got to give him 2 or 3 good receivers. And they had 2 or 3 good receivers at the beginning of the year, and they got rid of them. I mean, how stupid can you be? I mean, you had Antonio Brown and some others that just, you know the story about why they got rid of AB. Stupid as far as I'm concerned, just because of some unsubstantiated rumors. Come on. They were kicking ass at the beginning of the year when they had all these receivers, and they get rid of them all, and they hit Baltimore and just sucked. Sorry, but they did. And defense was all right. I mean, even in the playoff games, what, they only gave up? I think it was, 20-13 or something like that. And that last touchdown was on Brady for the interception. So, I mean, it wasn't. I mean, a desperation time like that, you're going to give up an interception more times than not. Even Tom Brady. I mean, the guy used to be a miracle worker, but that was when he had some receivers to throw the ball to. I don't see Brady coming back to New England anyway. I think I mentioned yesterday the Chargers are making a play, or possibly making a play for him. And my mom today told me he sold his house in Boston. So that tells me he ain't planning on sticking around. Is what it is. I mean, whether he retires or whether he goes to another team, I think he's played his last game as a Patriot. Now, I joke saying that if Brady goes to another team, then he'll be the first GOAT to be hated by every team in the league, even the team he played most of the years with. Honestly, I don't think most New England fans will hate him if he leaves. I mean, and there is precedence. People, Brady, he'll never leave, he's Patriot for life and all this. Well, people thought that Peyton Manning was going to be a Colt for life. And then he ended up in Denver. Not only did he end up in Denver, he won a Super Bowl in Denver. So, hey, what do you know? I could see Brady going to another team that's got a good offensive line, some good receivers, and win another Super Bowl with another team. If Brady leaves, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with Belichick. Come on, Shadow, let's go. There's fire ants there and I can't see, so... I mean, Kraft made kind of a generic statement today that, I want Brady to be a Patriot for life or retire or one or the other. But it's one thing to say that, but it's another to do what you need to do to keep him. And they proved this year that they're not willing to do what they needed to do to win a championship, which was to get them help on with some receivers or offensive line. So today is Ndamukong Suh's birthday. Happy birthday, Mr. Suh. Suh plays for my new adopted team, Tampa Bay Bucks. Hopefully they'll re-sign him. I like the guy. Great player. I mean, he had a reputation of being a dirty player. You know what? He's cleaned up his act, and he's a good player. He scored, had a couple of recoveries for touchdowns today, or not yet today, this last season. So he's still a force to be reckoned with. So I hope they re-sign him. Plus I wear his jersey, so I want to be able to still wear wear my jersey anyway, but I want him to still be on the team. And as far as the Bucks go, they're in, well, not really the same position as the Patriots, because the Bucks have some good receivers. They just have offensive line problems, and a quarterback that gives up 2 or 3 interceptions a game. You know, maybe if they got him some O-line help, the interceptions would go down, but yeah, I don't know. I think I would be okay with them exploring other options for quarterback. Tom Brady. Again, beautiful sunset. Oh yeah, and you can see Venus behind me. So yeah, I'd love to see Brady come to the Bucks, but I don't think that's going to happen. I just have a problem paying Winston $30 million a year for throwing 1 to 2 interceptions a game. You know, it's the thing. Can you see Winston getting this team to the playoffs? Like you said, maybe if you got him some O-line help, but even still, he's shown he's got a great arm, and a lot of times he's accurate. I mean, he's made some awesome passes. He's had some awesome games, 500 plus yards. So, I mean, the guy, he can play, but he's got to stop with the interceptions. I mean, so who knows? But that's my thoughts, as worthless as they are. Yeah, today I got up to go to Mass. Of course, today's the Feast of Epiphany, excuse me, if I can talk here. So I was listening on the scanner on the way, and I knew there was an accident. First came in as a rollover on 75 northbound, which is where I had to go. Sure enough, got caught in traffic, even though I left with an hour to spare. Friggin' 2 hours later, still stuck in traffic. And so needless to say, I didn't make it to Mass. And it kind of got my day off wrong, but I came back, went back to bed, was okay after that. Got these clowns building these houses next door or across the street to have the music blasting, which is, if you ask me, kind of rude, but whatever. I'm home now, so trying to get this to go off. Here we go. That's my Mickey wreath. The Christmas decorations will be coming down after today, since it is the Feast of the Epiphany. And I am home, so I will say good night, God bless you, and maybe we'll see about that video of the rocket launch tonight. Thanks for watching. See ya.